I will clean some of the vegetables and the herbs and things for tea. So if you guys want to come over to the sink, I'll show you some of the things that I harvested. As I mentioned outside, this is a lot of sorrel, that really sour green that is delicious, that I'll use in eggs, I use in salads, I put it in soups. And like I probably harvested this like maybe a couple hours ago, and it gets pretty like limp pretty quickly, but you can wash it, and it's still really great to eat, and it will kind of get a little bit more like stiffer as you go along. So I just give it a good rinse, and then shake off the excess water, and then I will just have it all over here to dry. It is like very fun to go out with a little basket and cut things to eat and bring them in and eat them immediately. It's pretty great. So this is all sorrel. And then this is a little baby onion that I have. So cute. And I will use probably all of this. This definitely the bulb. I would probably like take this off and use this in my salads, or to saute. I also have this little baby garlic as well. It's so cute. I mean, and it smells like garlic. It's amazing. And I don't know when I planted this. It might have come up on its own from another seed that got spread there somehow. And then I showed you guys this tiny little sweet potato that is, again, would grow. I'll break this part off. This part, all this stuff I will compost. I'll put directly into the compost, but I can make tiny little home fries. But that I clean it, and I'm really grew up in, a hippie commune basically. So I'm not afraid of dirt like I know a lot of people seem to be, but it's really important to get dirty and be dirty. I mean, my mom would literally plop me into the garden as a little kid, and I would eat handfuls of dirt, and so they would come out in my diaper. She said dirt. I'm like, oh, mama. She's like, I'm sorry. But that's how I grew up around farm animals, with goats, and we just were always in the woods and with bare feet. And I feel like my immune system is really strong and vital because of that, because we're exposed to bacteria, we're exposed to microbes. I get inoculated by being bit by mosquitoes or spiders, and that your body develops, immunity develops, it strengthens your immune system because of those things. So these are also, this is some sage as well. And I will use this for fresh tea. I mean, even though it has holes in it, I use all of this stuff. I will put it, this is an example here of like, I put in some herbs. I will buy herbal teas and get them from farms and also add my own. So I will put fresh herbs in there, boil water, and then fill this. I will drink tea in the night. You can steep it overnight, and I make iced tea with it and then have that the next day. And then I've got some mint here as well. Let's see, I've got a couple different kinds of mint. And I have some lemon balm. So all this, the mint, the lemon balm, and the sage, I will use in tea. I will make teas with this, like in that little glass pot. I harvested some rosemary and some thyme. I've got little sprigs of rosemary and thyme. And then this is some tarragon as well. This little guy is some tarragon. So all these I will use for more savory things. Essentially, I will dry this. Once I will clean it, and then I will take it over to my little prep station and I will dry it all. And then I put it into a mortar and pestle and grind it up into a little spice blend. And then I cook with it for a week or two. So I've got some of this fennel. I know we were looking at fennel outside. I will use this in tea. as well. I have some more mint here, and some more thyme and tarragon. And so again, I rinse all this. It's like little treasures, and I use everything. I mean, like I probably wouldn't like this one, but again, it's just dried. So I use everything. I'm such my mother's child. She's like, oh, it's fine. It's great. It's just use it and, dry it. And I feel like it's nice to participate with the dirt and, outdoor things like this, because it's like, oh, I'll find a little spider that made its way in, or there's a bug or something like that, and I just usher them back outside. But it's nice to participate with the outdoors, to not be afraid of the outdoors. I have another little strange shaped onion that I will use. And then I have some of the oranges that we harvested earlier. And I just give those a good scrub. Again, they may not always look pretty and they may have marks or things like that on them. And I'll cut one open over there because they're just absolutely beautiful inside, like such a deep orange. They're really tasty and delicious, even when they don't look like they are going to be. So I feel like I got used to buying fruits and vegetables that looked great. It was like, oh, this had to be super red tomatoes, or, they had no holes in them, the lettuce leaves. And I realized, like, when you have a tiny farm, like I do, that's just a natural process that I'm not afraid of that. Like, oh, there's a little hole in it, or it's like partly, dried out, or, there's a tomato that was enjoyed by a little creature. I'll just cut off that section of it and eat them. I really do use everything. And if I eat a little bug or something, I would say protein. We really have quite incredible immune systems, and we're taught in modern day that we don't, that we should be so afraid of every germ. And it really lessens our own belief in our capacity. And our capacity is great. Our immune system is incredibly powerful. We've lived for so long and survived for so long, and then yet we doubt our own capacity. So it's really good to remind ourselves how powerful and strong we really are as human beings. So this I will compost. This is my little bin here. And I just, it's maybe a few days of filling it up, and then I just take it out and put it in the compost outside. And then I'll get like a paper towel and kind of dry these things a little bit better. And then I'll use them, all week long. It's like, I can probably, like these greens, and I'll show you once they're dried, like, I will probably, like, this will last me like 4 or 5 days. This amount of sorrel will last me 4 or 5 days to cook, a meal or two a day with it. And then this bunch of herbs, I will spice my food with for probably 2 weeks. Like, that's how, like, I will just, make my teas, and then, make my little spice blend next to the oven, on the stovetop. So, okay, so I'm going to dry this a little bit better. Get a paper towel. Dry. I sometimes leave them out overnight to dry. And also, there's a really good remedy, like if you are, I clean this less because I've grown it at home, and I feel like I know this is actually the top of a celery, which I will put in my greens. When I buy stuff from the grocery store, I clean it more than I clean the stuff that I grow here. And when I buy stuff from the grocery store, I will make like a bowl, like this. I will put like filtered water in, which is, I'm just going to demonstrate it because I don't really need to do it, but I would fill this with filtered water. I've got just white vinegar and baking soda. You don't have to buy anything special or any kind of like special veggie wash. You can just Put all your vegetables in there or your fruits in there that you've bought, cover them with water, add vinegar and add baking soda and kind of mix it. And then I will leave it for a while and it will clean anything that you are concerned about that's on your fruits and vegetables. So I feel like that's a really good recipe to clean your vegetables. And I do recommend doing that when you buy them from the grocery store, even if they say they're organic. It's like the standards for organic food are much lower than we are told. And I feel like it's important, sad to say, though really important to recognize that there's a lot of chemicals, there's a lot of pesticides, there's a lot of things that are incredibly harmful to us that have been deemed organic. And we're not told about any of it. So as much as we can participate in the process of either growing our own food or going to a farmer's market or finding someone that is growing food and that you can buy from them, it's a really important thing to do for our health. So I feel like that's a good practice to get into. So I'm going to take the time. I'm going to take the time. I can come up with so many puns. We have the time to take the time.